So the first question you might be asking is, why do we need a prayer room? And the answer is you don't, right? You could pray anytime, anywhere. This is the gift that Jesus gave us through his Holy Spirit, this unhindered, unlimited access to our Father. And yet, by providing a place for prayer, such as a prayer room, it is such a blessing to those you are serving. I know for me, as a busy mom of young kids, it is just hard to find time and places and space to pray. I try to wake up early, my kids hear me and come downstairs, or I'm praying in the kitchen and then I'm distracted by all the things that need to be done. And so, by physically going somewhere that has been designed to help me focus in prayer, there's quiet music, it's clean, there might be reflective prompts or prayer stations set up to help me pray. That is just such a gift. And so I kind of think of it like going to the gym. You can work out anytime, anywhere, but firstly, by like packing up your stuff, getting in the car, driving there, you're a lot more likely to work out when you get there and spend more time working out once you get there. So it's like that with the prayer room, right? You get people there, and then they're more likely to spend longer amounts of time in prayer with God. Secondly, when you go to the gym, there's equipment, there are tools set out to help you work out, and that might challenge you beyond what you would normally do on your own. And so in a prayer room, there are things set out to help you pray, to eliminate distractions, quiet music. There might be some prayer stations, maybe a map on the wall to pray for countries. You're reading other people's prayers and testimonies. And so it's really helping you pray and think of things to pray for you might not on your own. And then thirdly, there's the community aspects. When you go to the gym, you are encouraged and motivated by seeing others working out. Maybe you have your friend that you go to the gym with that encourages you. And so in the same way, in a prayer room, there is this sense of I'm a part of a greater community. Even if you're not in the room at the same time as others, you might see their prayers on the wall. You might bump into somebody else also going into the prayer room. And you'll find too that I think the more that you encourage people to pray in a place that is kind of a public space, testimonies will begin to come out of that room, and people will begin to connect over this place of prayer. I love how Jesus said, my house will be called a house of prayer. And so this really is one of the most important things as a church or ministry that we can be focusing on, even more so than teaching and preaching in community, is prayer. It's people's connection with their Father. And so by making this priority, by providing a place that people can go, we're showing them and we're helping them and we're teaching them how to connect with God. And so watch the next video to learn more about the different ways you can do this. There's no kind of one right way. The main point is just providing resources to help people